Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to Birchwood Tourist Park, which is located in Wareham in Dorset. Now, Birchwood is located around about a 10-minute drive from the town centre, so ideally positioned for Wareham and the surrounding areas, Weymouth, Swanage, Portland, etc. So really central and really well positioned. And one of the first things you'll notice about Birchwood is the cleanliness. The grounds, everything is immaculate, it's kept really clean, and the entrance shows you that. As you can see there's a little sign for visitors and a little area to park, and a really good element of this campsite is right on the doorstep. The bus will come in, number 35, and it will take you from the site all the way into Swanage, and I think it runs every couple of hours, and we used it and it was really good. So let's take a look at the actual site and as we move into it. So one of the really good things about this campsite is the entrance and how it's designed. You'll know if you've driven a caravan or a camper van, if you've got nowhere to park up to check in, it becomes a nightmare. There's plenty of room here to park up on the left hand side, check in where they've got the little shop, and you're not holding anyone up. There's an entrance and an exit which are separate, and it's well managed and always manned and never had no problems there. So there's a great little shop at reception. It sells all your essentials, you know, all your camping essentials, as well as your groceries and whatever you need. If you need to top up or whatnot, you can get it from the shop. And right next door to the shop you have a little games room. Now this isn't massive, it has a pool table and a table football, but it's a nice little addition, you know, for them rainy days if you need to use it. We were actually here out of school holidays, so it was quite quiet in that respect. Now you'll see on the screen, this is at twice the speed. I was only going 5 miles an hour, and I promise you, I've speeded this up because basically to get around the campsite you have to go around a big one-way circuit, and this just shows you exactly, you know, as you go down to the bottom here, you've got a little bit of a camping area, a little bit of a wooded area to the left hand side, which is quite nice. And as you come around the right hand bend here, it's bringing you straight back up to the exit where we were camped just on the left hand side before the wardens and where the exit was located. Now this was our setup for the week. We didn't put the awning up because it was a week only and the weather was really good, so we decided just to put the windbreaks up for the dogs and just a little bit of a view around. As you can see, very quiet, very well kept, everything in the right place, and you know, just looking really calm. One thing we did notice about Birchwood are there are lots and lots of pitches where people seem to be pitched up for, you know, the duration, whether that's for the summer period, the winter period, which is absolutely fine, but it's just something to be aware of. If you arrive, you might be next to a seasonal pitch which is set up for the longer term rather than just a week or two. And we did that on this holiday and it was absolutely fine. We had a great couple next to us and, you know, we couldn't have got on better. And Birchwood really caters for the dog owners. There's a really great field, there's a really great area for walking your dogs, which we'll take a look at in a minute, and there's just a general feeling that dogs are welcome here. There was lots of dog owners walking their dogs, and the area just seems to lend itself to it. No problems whatsoever, plenty of places to put your used poo bags, etc. So really well catered and really well thought about. And just taking a look over the campsite from the top end of the field, I took the dogs up here and just decided to take a look at the sunset, which was spectacular over the backdrop. And these three additions are something we've not seen before. They do look really new, to be fair, with the colour of the wood. But it was just really interesting and nice to see, you know, the wood carvings, really well done, you know, the eagle, I think it's Peter Rabbit, and also the owl, really good and really well placed, and the kids really liked them, the ones who we saw. And also there's a play area for the kids, which is quite good. It's got the soft ground, so obviously if any of the kids do have a fall or whatnot, it's on that soft ground. And there's also an actual pool. Now the pool is quite strict with regards to kids not being in there on their own under a certain age, but it's a nice little size, it's not too deep, and it just looks really nice in the centre of the park. A very quick overview of the outside facilities. You've got your dishwashing area, which is undercover, which is great. A nice little touch with a dog wash area, which is really handy to give your dogs a wash off. You've got your chemical toilet. This was really well managed, clean, tidy, very, very good, and always in working order. You've also, which I thought was something different, got a barbecue wash area as well, so you can take your barbecues, wash them off here rather than having to do it on the pitch. The opportunity to take the dogs out, and I was quite interested in taking a look at the newly constructed dog trek area they had, which is located in a woodland, which is the far end of the field where the dogs and the playfield is. So as it says there, dogs to be kept on lead, don't go in windy times and whatnot. But this was really, really good. I felt that the dogs really had a good time. Lots of smells. They remained on the lead throughout, even though it was quiet. But this, again, is just a testament to how well the site is kept. You know, the work that has gone into this to allow people to have a walk through the wooded area, you can see how much work's gone in, and it just looks really, really good. It's not a massive walk. It probably takes you around about 15 minutes at a steady pace to get around, but it was nice. And some more little features just as you're walking around, some more of the wood carvings. You've got the bear, you've got an owl, and you've also got a frog or a toad there. A nice little addition when you're walking around to see that type of thing, and it just again shows that there's been a lot of thought going to this, so it was really, really good. That brings us to the end of the review, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the review, and for you campers out there, it might give you an idea of visiting here, and for you non-campers, it gives you a bit of an idea what camping's about. So, if you did enjoy it, please drop a like, and if you could subscribe to the channel, there's going to be lots more going on. It might be camping, it might be trips abroad, it might be hotel stays, but watch this space, and thanks again.